Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Thule Shoe Organizer. If you're living the van life or living in a smaller space like a tiny house, going down the road in your RV, you'll know that space is always at a premium. The more you can do to keep things off the floor and keep things more compact, the better. So this is going to help us do that by giving us a nice, easy place to store all our different shoes and many other kinds of small accessories. There's another Thule organizer that's pretty similar to this. The main difference is going to be that this one is a little bit shorter overall, but the pockets are going to be a bit deeper. So it's designed more for those shoes, which are typically going to be a little bit longer than some of your other small accessories that you'd want to use with that wall organizer instead. The whole thing is made out of a durable polyester material, so it's going to be able to bead water. So if it happens to be mounted outside and you're putting your shoes in there, it should be able to bead the water off. It's not going to be totally waterproof or anything like that. It's just weather resistant, so I wouldn't leave it outside all the time, but should be able to stand getting a little rain shower here or there. So you can see we'll have nice deep pockets to fit our pairs of shoes into. So it's going all the way up to about my forearm there, all the way there. It's from the end of my hand to the outside. I'll actually put some numbers on that. It's about 11 inches deep, so should be good for most shoes out there. Might come up a little bit if you've got bigger shoes than that, but still should give you enough room to get at least 10 pairs of shoes, if not more. We can also put hats, socks, other stuff in here, maybe towels if you have them rolled up and you want to kind of have some place to get easy access to it. So we'll have 10 pockets and then 2 mesh pockets, so we get a total of 12 places to stash our stuff. You also notice these little cords hanging off at the top. That's to keep this top cover rolled up. So if you want to have it open, you can just roll that and then clip those bungee cords to those loops at the top and keep it stashed up out of the way. Do the same thing with the other side and you're good to go. There are little buttons on the sides. These are going to be little ventilation holes to help get the air flowing through the bag. There's one at the top and one at the bottom on either side. So air movement is always going to be important whenever we're dealing with some smelly shoes or maybe gotten a little damp or sweaty out on the trails, whatever the case might be. The back, you can see it's just kind of a plain design. We'll have 2 attachment points at the top of our bag. We'll have 2 grommets, so we can either use a hook to hold this up on our wall or the sewn on straps. These have a hook and loop material on either side of the button closure, so it's going to hold on pretty good. You can put this around the rail or any kind of beam, maybe a support for a tent or anything like that, railing, something along those lines, or hang it off a hook as well. Or you can also get the 2 hanging pieces. There are 2 kinds of mounts that you can get for this. So one is going to be called the Thule pod, and it's basically a little block that goes through that strap and then screws into a wall behind it. Or you can also get a strap kit that's going to allow you to attach this to a C-channel like on your Thule Tepui tents, or really anything that has that C-style channel that you can slide things into. So a couple different options. Those are both sold separately here at etrailer.com. You can find those as related products on the product page here at eTrailer. So definitely check them out if you're interested. Also have our handle here so we can easily grab this by hand, tote it around with us where we need it to go, and whenever we're ready to close this up, undo our bungee. We've got 2 pull tab zippers on either side. Zip that up and around. And then you can also fold this up, stash it away somewhere, maybe in a lower compartment on your RV or your van, and keep it ready for next time. Can't even kind of roll it another segment to keep it in even more compact. And you could probably use these straps together to bundle it all together and keep it nice and compact if you'd like. As far as the overall measurements, It's going to be 31.5 inches tall by 19.5 inches wide. And again, those pockets do go out by about 11 inches, so there's some pretty good depth to that. And once you get all of your shoes in there, might be a little bit bulky coming off your wall, but keeps those shoes up and off the ground, and a little bit more attractive way to figure out where you've got all your stuff. But I hope that's been helpful in figuring out if this is going to be the right organizer for you. It does come in the black and gray color, backed by a 2-year warranty, and that's about all there is to it for our look at the Thule Shoe Organizer. Any of those other accessories I mentioned, you can, again, find them right here at etrailer.com, so definitely check them out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.